It's a great day on Northern Kentucky Magazine on ICN6, a piece of history with us. I'm Nancy James.
I'm Pat Crowley. This is Snarfie, our dog.
This is television history. This right here, I feel like I'm holding a piece of television history right in my hands.
You are.
This is Hattie the Witch.
This is Larry Smih Puppets.
Hattie from Cincinnati.
Yes, she is. And she needs no introduction to all of you. Today is a very special day. We're celebrating Larry Smih. Larry Smih Day on Northern Kentucky Magazine, where we'll have talk with Larry. We'll talk about his history. He's actually here. I don't think he'd let this precious woman be out of his sight without him.
Had to fly in the mop today.
You know, like people are my age. I mean, I grew up with this every day. I could not wait to get home and watch it, and it was just it's wonderful. And to be sitting here with Snarfie, our dog, I mean, it's surreal for us. It's
I know.
Great.
It's an honor to be holding them so close to us. I mean, and for Larry Smih to trust us with this is huge. We are going to be speaking with Larry Smih because tomorrow is a very great celebration up a little bit up the road at the Media Heritage Voice of America Museum when Larry Smih will be, it's Larry Smih Day all over greater Cincinnati area. He will be having an official proclamation be presented to him. Mike Martini is here. Tom Newbold is here from the museum. Wayne Smith is here with his puppets. Wayne Martin is here. Woo! A Freudian slip, if ever there was one. And Kevin Frisch with his with his puppets as well. It's just a banner day, Pat.
It's incredible. And the governor's coming in. I want to interview the governor on my On the Record show, so maybe we could get Snarfie to ask the governor a couple questions.
I think we should have Snarfie ask the governor a couple questions.
Why can't you get along better with the House Democrats these days?
I tell you, we're not going to waste any time in our open because we have so much show to get to, but we do need to tell you about the weather brought to you by Arlinghouse Homes, built the way they should be. A rainy day out there for you, Hattie. I guess that's why your hair looks so a mess. Rain on the way all day long. 48 degrees will be the high today with the partly cloudy skies, low reaching 36 degrees this evening. Tomorrow, more thunder showers on the way with a high reaching 50 degrees. And if you want to keep on tap with the weather all day long, tune into the Weather Channel, Channel 30. And today, don't leave it anywhere but ICN6 because it's Larry Smih Day on Northern Kentucky Magazine.
Yeah, what a great day. Don't leave. It'll be a blast.
You either. Snarf.
Yeah, Snarf.
Got some dog food in your back pocket there. Woo! Excuse me.
Boys and girls, and moms and dads, and grandparents, welcome to 19XIX's reunion of the Larry Smih Puppets, here at the Grand Ballroom in the castle of Hattie the Witch, better known as Batty Hattie from Cincinnati.
Snarfie, get on with it.
Okay, Miss Hattie the Witch.
Thank you very much, Snarfie, and Mr. Music, please. I'm happy to be here. It's been a while since I performed for you, dear. I'm as nasty as I've always been, 'cause everything old is new again. I'm Hattie, still batty. The folks remember me in Cincinnati. I'm as wicked as I was back then, 'cause everything old is new again. Got out my black cape, my boots, and my broom. Let's get down and liven up this tomb. Come join the lady you thought was long gone. She is back, still going strong. Don't throw the past away. You might need it some rainy day. Dreams can come true again when everything old is new again. Got out my black cape, my boots, and my broom. Let's get down and liven up this tomb. Come join the lady you thought was long gone. She is back, still going strong. Don't throw the past away. You might need it some rainy day. Dreams can come true again when everything old is new again. I said when everything old is new again.
Oh, and wonderful. Everything old is new again, and we have television history right here in our studios. Welcome to Northern Kentucky Magazine. And you can't talk about history in Cincinnati without talking about this wonderful man who's right here with Pat Crowley and I today. Welcome, Larry Smih, to Northern Kentucky Magazine.
Well, thank you, Nancy. And
Welcome,
Pat,
Larry.
good to be here.
I'm here too.
I know.
Had to fly in the mop today. It was raining so out there.
She had a great hair day that day, I tell you, Larry.
Oh, yes.
Where was that video from, Larry?
That was a special we did. I get one when we did it. There's so many videotapes and things going on now, but it was fun to watch that, and I didn't have to worry about the words. They were all there. Because everything old is new again.
He was singing along with that videotape, and you're still hitting the notes, and you still got it. You have got it, my man.
My hair's starting to look like Hattie the Witch's now.
Tell us a little bit about your beginnings. We all have grown up loving your siblings, you know, Hattie the Witch and Snarfie. Those people have become people to us. How did they all begin, and how did you begin?
Well, I started with puppets. I saw a picture in a coloring book. The fella had the strings and the control, and I asked my mother what it was, and she was from Columbus and had seen a show at the Ohio State Fair, and she said, that's a marionette or a puppet, I don't know which one. And that fascinated me. And eventually, one of the gals in the neighborhood had a string marionette, Hazel, which was sold at Reich's up there. And I was really interested in that. I started making my own puppets with paper mache. They were so expensive to buy. I saw them one time down at Reich's in Dayton and took the first bus back. I found them. Yeah. But learning how to do paper mache, I could make my own puppets. And so I started my own little thing with Cub Scouts, getting up in front of everyone and running the things and showing off the things. And then television came in up in Dayton, and I got to WHIO and the Tick-Tock Toy Shop, Uncle Orion, Nosy the Clown, Jack Jacobson, and Joe Rockhold. They were the ones that started me off on this.
What year was that, Larry?
That was 52, I think it was 52, 53. I was a sophomore in high school. I had to take a bus all the way out
to
WHIO, yeah. And Joe Rockhold said one time, he said, Larry Smih had all these puppets, you didn't know what to do with them. He said, when you're a mouse, you got to be a mouse. When you're a rooster, you got to be a mooster. And he said after that, Larry didn't talk to me for 2 weeks after that. But I started learning how to ad-lib and do all the different things.
And affect the different voicing of all the different characters, because each one had their own, things that made them, their characteristics that made them unique.
Hattie the Witch flew back one time we did it on one of the specials. She flew back from the land behind the moon and got hit with a bolt of lightning and ended up in the magic forest where the wizard had all the power. Well, they would back and forth try to get their powers together, and Rudy and Teaser had their cartoon clubhouse, and that's how we started. There I am as a kid. Those were some of my first puppets. I would sing the Chattanooga Shoeshine Boy and the Darktown Strutters Ball. That's when I was in Cub Scouts at that point.
Oh, darn. And that's where it all began.
Yeah.
It took you all the way to New York. You performed with some of the biggest names that there are.
Bert Tillstrom, Kukla, Fran, and Ollie. A lot of people don't remember that.
I do. I sure do.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was great times, and I was always intrigued by Bill Baird and Cora Baird marionettes, and I used to watch them in the early days. And there's there's Buzzy the Bear in an early day, and Rudy the Rooster looked a little different. That was the Tick-Tock Toy Shop up in Dayton with Joe Rockhold and Jack Jacobson, Uncle Orry and Nosy the Clown, and the Larry Smih puppets.
Well, how'd you end up in Cincinnati?
Let's see. How did I get to Cincinnati? I had come back from New York, I guess, and I started with Uncle Al.
Sure.
I did an 8 to 9 show with the cartoons and the puppets. That's where I learned how to talk to the camera, and the kids would send in their pictures, and I'd show the drawings. And we'd do a drawing. We'd do the weather every day. There's the Chipmunks. Yeah. That was a big time.
I remember those.
Yeah, CPO.
God love
Yeah, those were the pantomime things with the Chipmunks. Alvin, Theodore, and Simon. Yeah. And I did a show called The Contemporaries eventually with the cloth puppets. And this one person had said he had seen this puppet in another city and was all made out of cloth. I did everything out of plastic wood, and with the eyes would all move and everything. And so I started making the cloth puppets, and that's where the Contemporaries came from. There's the backstage of the Uncle Al show. Those are the Chipmunks. Also, I had to be the big robot, Roger the Robot, on that show. That was the pants I had on, and they had 2 left boots. It was the last thing I'd have to do on the Daily Show. Put these pants on, this jacket, and these boots, and we'd march around at the end saying, "We're following the leader," Captain Wendy with her little cape, and we'd kind of mug the camera as we go by. And all of a sudden, this one day, I'm going by. That was our big thing. We were going out to lunch. We'd done 3 shows that morning, and all of a sudden, I'm getting ready to wave, and Wanda pulls me back. Captain Wendy pulls me back. And I march around my 2 left boots. I get up there by the camera, and she does it again. I get over the air. I said, "Wanda, what's that, our big bit?" She said, "Larry, some kid had dropped a load in the middle of the floor and was stepping right in it." My remembrances of the Uncle Al show.
Everything live. You got to go with the flow. Isn't that the truth? Well, everything's live here, and we're going to break for commercial. When we come back, one of the young men who was so inspired by Larry Smih that he began on his own. You're going to meet that gentleman when we return right here to Northern Kentucky Magazine on ICN 6.
Trouble never hangs around when he hears this mighty sound. Here I come to save the day. That means that Alfredo is on the way. Yes, sir, when there is a wrong to right, Alfredo will join